on the street.
To me, the election just means it's a chance for us all to speak our opinions, especially in a time where there are such wide varieties of opinions, and just giving everybody that chance to speak up and use their voice for what they believe in.
Election day to me really just means like you're voting for your beliefs. For me, it's really just another day, but I can see why people get passionate about it, and you know, because you are voting for your beliefs, and the person who's going to be running this country, you want them to believe what you believe in, and that's about it.
I think that this election means a lot, actually, because for the past 4 years we've gone through a lot of just what Trump's been going on, just a bunch of drama, and I just want this thing to end. So it's kind of like, and now the country's super divided, so this election is just like whoever's president, it's gonna go, I don't even know, it's gonna go down. It's just like, I would say that this election is problematic, and it's gonna lead to nowhere, essentially, because in the end, the elite really controls America, and the two-party system needs to go before, like, because in the next 50 to 100 years, if we still have this two-party system, it's gonna literally destroy America, because I think it's BS. So, election day, that's what I think, and so, I don't know. That's it. That's all I like to say.
I feel like what we should do as a society is to not bash each other just for our political beliefs and opinions. We should just kind of like, maybe you don't have to personally accept that it's fine, but the way you express it, maybe that should hold significance. And maybe it's like, maybe instead, like if you support on a conservative side or a liberal side, I feel like we should just kind of like come to like respect with that stuff to make it a bit more peaceful and everything like that. So the election is basically, I feel like, so that is the stuff that kind of has the, so like that's what expresses our political beliefs and stuff like that. I feel like that's the significance of it.
I'm a little nervous because there's a lot going on, a lot of different ballot things being weird, and all around the country there's different stuff with the mail-in ballots, but just nervous it's not going to turn out well.
I believe young people have the opportunity to shape any election that they decide to be a part of. I believe when students show up, share their stories, vote, policies change, and people win elections. Young people are one of the biggest voting blocks, and we can make a difference. Students know what issues are most important to them, and they are clearly showing this election, I believe locally and across the country, that they will show up and show out for candidates that they believe in, that are supporting students and supporting our local communities. ISU students specifically live here in Bloomington Normal for 9 to 10 months a year. Bloomington Normal is our home, and so I find it only right and correct that students give back in every way possible to our local community, especially by voting.
The election means that you get your chance to have your voice heard, and that you get to talk with friends and family about what they believe this country can do and the possibilities of change in the future.
And go.
For me personally, I like to just think about all the women that came before us. Like, I don't know, Alice Paul comes to mind. Like all the people that fought for our right to vote. And I know so many women that don't like take it upon themselves to vote, and it really just kills me, because within people that are alive, like lifetime, women didn't have the right to vote, and that's just crazy to me. So my vote personally, it just means like representing more diverse voices than white men in politics, and just trying to get our voices heard.
The election means exercising my right to vote and using it in a way that I want to. And my ancestors weren't able to vote, and I'm glad that I can vote now. So that's what it means to me.
The election means a lot to me as a first-generation college student, minority, and a woman. So I voted for women, education, healthcare, and my family.